So I'm going to take a little bit of this Got To Be Glued styling spiking glue, and on my hairline I'm just going to add a little bit of that right after I've applied a little bit of alcohol. And then we're going to take the blasting freeze spray and also apply this. This is going to give us an extra hold and extra firmness, and I'm just spreading that really nice and thinly. Then I'm going to take this Hot Shot Tools blow dryer. I like it because it's small, it's narrow, and we're just gonna blow on a low heat until it feels a little bit tacky. And then I'm gonna go ahead, now you can do this step at any point, but I need to sew down my braids and I kind of forgot to do that, so I figured right now would be the best time. If you don't want to sew down your braids, you don't have to. It's just something that I personally like to do. I like to sew everything down if I can. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of that Got To Be Glued and apply that again to my hairline. I wanna stay away from my edges per se, but at the same time, I never usually have a problem because I don't rip my wigs off. So just be very gentle, but for the most part, this always works for me and I still have edges. A little bit more of the freeze spray, and I like to do all of this in layers. I think it gives you the best hold when you're doing everything in layers. And then blow drying again to make sure that it's nice and tacky, because the wig is not gonna stick down unless the glue is tacky. So time for the wig. So this is, I think, a 30-inch Hassani hair wig that was strawberry pink, and I dyed it a 5A brown. Love it, such a pretty color. And I'm just gonna take a rat tail comb, get the parting right, and then I can start pressing the wig down onto my hairline. Just giving myself a little bit of pressure there. And then for the sides, I'm gonna start to just adjust the sides, and with the blow dryer and the rat tail portion of the comb, I'm just gonna press firmly and wiggle it around, making sure that it's really stuck on there. And the blow dryer really helps to set it into place as well. And then if the sides got a little dry, which sometimes it'll happen while I'm blow drying the front portion, then you can just add a little bit more of the Got To Be Glued and then stick it down once it's tacky. And then again, holding it into place with the rat tail comb is just gonna give me the most precision, and then blow drying that into place. And you don't need anything more than a medium heat. High heat is completely unnecessary. It will dry. Sometimes I'll take a little bit of the baby hairs and stick it down onto the glue, and that'll just give me like a little bit more layage, if you will. Doing the same thing for the other side. And then I'm gonna take a scarf, and this is just going to help to really lay everything down, seal it into place. And it'll help me, in the meantime, I can pretty much go off and do whatever else I need to do, whether that's fix my makeup or it's get dressed. At this point too, I can start straightening the hair, I can curl the hair, I can do whatever I want. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to sew this wig down. Because like I said, I like to sew everything down. I love that extra security that pins will not give me, that glue will not give me. It needs to be sewed down for me. For you. You could skip this step. You don't need to do it if you don't want to, but you probably should. So I'm just gonna start to sew this wig down, and I'm gonna go pretty, not too high up, so that way I have some parting versatility. And then I'm gonna take a section right below it, maybe 2-3 inches right below, and I'm making sure that I'm sewing the wig down on the braids, not the scalp. I don't know why some people think for some reason, we're not even gonna discuss it. We're sewing the wig down onto the braids, and that's it. So then I can just kind of start doing this, whatever this is, getting myself together. And like I said, you can start curling, you can start doing whatever, straightening your hair, but I'm pretty much good with that step. So I'm gonna take the headband off after about a half an hour. And everything should be fully dried, secured. And here at this point, what I really want to do is get everything flat. So I'm gonna wet the hair. Ideally, I would like to mold the wig onto like a wig head and let it dry and herp derp derp derp. But today, this is what we're doing because this is what we're gonna do. So taking some water and then some Ouai soft hairspray. I like this because it's moldable, it's flexible, and it helps with flyaways. And then I'm just gonna take a tail of a comb, rat tail preferably, and that's gonna give me a really nice precise part. So I could start laying it nice and flat, adjusting it, seeing how I like it. And then with some tweezers, I'm just gonna lightly tweeze the part. You can see here in the front, it's been a little tweezed, a little over tweezed. It's fine. It's fine. Taking a little bit of this mineralized skin finish natural. It's a medium golden. It's a powder, and I love powders over creams and all the other things. And I'm taking a flat stiff brush and I'm just gonna go right down the part here. It's just gonna make it a little bit more vibrant. It's gonna match my skin tone, and it's gonna make the whole thing look a lot more natural. So this is it. This is how I apply my wig. I can start to curl it and straighten it and do whatever I need to do, but that's how I do it. So let me know what you think down below, guys. I love you all, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.